Thomas, Percy, and Toby couldn't fall asleep. The summer wind blew at the shed, keeping them awake. They could hear the wind blowing across the roof. "There are railways I've heard of," said Toby, "high up in the mountains, where when the wind blows, the engines have to stay in their shed." The next morning, the engines were tired. They had been kept awake. To make matters worse, when Thomas pulled the morning train, he found the wind was not only strong, but cold. Annie and Clarabelle complained too, not because of the wind, but because there weren't many passengers. "They must be staying inside with this wind," Thomas's driver said. Yet when they passed the cricket field, Thomas was amazed to see people playing. "It's an important game," said Thomas's fireman. He played cricket himself when he had the time. "But I don't envy them in this weather," he added. Trees and branches swayed wildly in the wind, and when Thomas got to the junction, James told him that the wind was causing trouble all over the island. "Let's try and get home quickly," said Thomas. When Thomas reached the next station, only a few passengers got out. "Not far now. Come along," said Thomas to Annie and Clarabelle as they rounded the bend. Suddenly, the guard blew his whistle and waved his red flag. Thomas stopped. In front of him was a fallen tree. "How did the guard know about the tree?" asked Thomas. Just then some cricket players came running. "We heard Thomas," they said. "Then we saw the tree fall. We warned the guard just in time." "Thank you," said Thomas. "That was a close call." Since Thomas couldn't keep going, the driver took him back where he could watch the cricket match. A few days later, Sir Topham Hatt presented the cricketers with a special certificate for saving Thomas. The cricket coach said, "We may not have won the cricket cup this year, but we did win something special after all."